morning to all the fans of the Miami Dolphins and anyone else out there that happens to be listening. I'm Rob Mosley, aka Dolphins Thirsty. Right now, you're looking at a banner of another project that has been written up by my co-host, JPF Scout. His name's Justin, but people know him as Digging in the Trenches. And this is just a quick example of one of his scorecards before we go live here. And there we are. Good morning, Justin.
Morning. How you doing this morning?
I'm ready, man. It's another mock draft. It's not a Monday, but we're still have fun. We're making another mock draft. It's the middle of the week, and I felt like the need to do a mock draft. So we'll hop in there and do one right from the start here. And unless you have anything you want to touch on, where can they find you? Let's get rid of some business here first. Where can they find you?
You can find me at JPF Scout on Twitter. And then if you're on Facebook, it's just Justin Cavieto. I just recently joined on there because I had to because of the new coaching position that I had acquired. They require you to be on there, obviously, for social media feed and contacts and meetings and stuff like that. But, yeah, you can find me at either one of those two places. DM me if you want to get onto the show or you have some sort of project you're working on or you have an idea maybe you need help with. I'm always there. I'm always available. So just reach out. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, no problem. And I'm bad at promoting my own brand here. Make sure you like and you subscribe. Hit that thumbs up.
Definitely subscribe.
And tackle that subscribe button. And if also when you get a minute, go over to dolphinthirsty.com. There's all kinds of trivia. Right now, there's a lot of Dolphin draft profiles. I mean, not NFL draft profiles. Written by Justin and me as a team. He does the scoring, I do the writing, and it's a good team combination. Excellent. But with no further ado, we're going to get this draft going here. I just got to get this.
Heck yeah.
And good morning, Ender, if you're still in here.
Yeah, man, 2 weeks away from free agency. It's going to be something, man. Let's see what happens if they can free up some cap. Get us some money going here because that's when we'll really know what we can do once we have the cap free. I think you're going to see some wheels turned around here before you know it. I think we got some pieces of the puzzle that maybe necessarily don't fit the scheme we're running on defense. I'm not sure about Jerome or Raekwon or even Brandon Jones for that matter. We'll see what happens going forward. Out of all those three that I just named right there, though, the outlier, like I was saying to Steve on Twitter, it's pretty much someone like Brandon Jones could be an outlier. I think the other two really don't fit unless you get a true nose tackle and then kick Raekwon Davis actually out to a 3-tech, which we've discussed that as well.
Let's you can keep on talking. I'm gonna run the draft there. If anyone comments, let me know and you can comment. I'm on the website running the draft.
Yeah,
so I can never see the comments when I'm doing this in full screen mode. So
yeah, let's see what falls to us here at I think we pick at pick 51. Love to add something in.
Well, is there any pick while we got time to kill here? If Drew Sanders happened to fall again like he did last week, is there anyone on the whole board that you would? I'm going to reject trades again. On our next one, maybe today we will accept some, but let's just jump into this one quick. So what I'm trying to say is, no, Drew Sanders didn't fall today, but if he had, is there anyone on the whole draft board that you would take over him at this point in the draft, assuming all the other names are off the board?
It depends on what. It depends on someone who would fall out of that first round.
So is John Michael Smith a realistic possibility for you here, or you're really set on linebacker? Or
no, honestly, I'm starting to see things just a little differently than maybe us being set in stone with hey, we need to take a running back here or a linebacker or a corner or a safety or any positions area. And the reason why is because I'm starting to notice after going through more than 200 prospects and scouting them all is that this draft is very, very heavy in particularly 3 or 4 positions that I'm noticing right off the bat. And it's obviously, I've talked about it with you numerous times. It's cornerback, safety, and running back. Yeah, cornerback, safety, running back. And it's, to me, the linebackers, you kind of do need to grab one early. But with there being like 3 or 4 maybe that you're interested in. You could probably get one in the mid rounds as well. So what that means is this, from a draft strategy standpoint, I'm kind of leaning toward maybe the line of scrimmage a little bit here now. Here, we just had a comment real quick. We'll go over it. Daniel Mihan. Guys, we met last night with Trenton Simpson. Today we are meeting with Noah Sewell. I like both, Daniel. I like Noah Sewell, and I like Trenton Simpson.
Oh, I'm about to write up Trenton Simpson.
Yep,
That's funny.
Trenton Simpson's going to be great. He does a lot of good coverage off the ball stuff. He's long, lanky, gets his hands and like arms into passing lanes. He can blitz off the edge really well. Good tackler. Pretty solid overall looking prospect. The Sewell kid, a lot of people don't like his speed, but I like his game. I think I had him rated at like a 92. He can tackle. He can do a lot of different things, but don't ask him to coverage and space outside of the tackles. What's up? What's up, my dude? Steve, just Imba checking in. Hi, guys. What's going on? Yeah, love to have you for the show, Steve. Always come by, man. We like your insight. This is my buddy, Steve, just Imba from Twitter right there. But yeah,
another Steve. Man, we got 2 Steves. I'm sure the other Steve will come in. When I heard you say Steve, but yeah, I was talking to Steve on Twitter also. He has a lot of good. He's a good Twitter.
He's always got good stuff. In fact, I'm going to give him his kudos right now from last year. You remember me mentioning my buddy, this is him, just Imba Steve, when he was the one who called. I'm talking like in the preseason training camp, he called the Cater Kuho. He even told me about it. He's like, I like Cater Kuho. I think he's going to surprise people. He's going to make the team. He's going to turn heads, and it's exactly what happened. So my man, Steve, kudos to you for the Kuho. You were the first one who even talked to me about it. I give you props right there, my man. So let's go to the top of the board right here. You got John Michael Schmitz. You got Luke Musgrave, Daniel Wright, Keon White, who I really like, Cody Mock, who I like a lot as well. And check it out, Dalton Kincaid sitting right there at 54. What's a little lower on the board right there, Rob? Oh, Christopher Smith, Jalen Duncan, Hendon Hooker, Marvin Mims, Jarrett Patterson, and Deontay Banks. Okay, let's go to the linebackers. Let's see exactly what we got. Because, like I said, we probably should take one mid to late. Oh, check it out. The scorecard you just wrote up in the
I know, that's funny.
Right to the top. Saying. That Owen Popino, who's to me reminds me a lot of that Trenton Simpson who we're meeting with today, Daniel. The Owen Popino will rock you. He can cover. He can tackle. I'll tell you that much right there. It's very attractive about him. Man, I really like the linebackers on the board that are here right now. Look, Popino, Pace, Campbell, Overshown, Henley. You know what? Go back to all. See, this is where my draft strategy is going to change here, you guys, because of what I just said of how this draft has got a lot of safeties, a lot of corners. In fact, now the linebackers aren't starting to look that bad, and a lot of running backs. But what they don't have a lot of, okay, is nose tackles, centers, guards. Those are the things that are lacking.
So like John Michael Schmitz there?
I was just going to say, you know what? That being said, I'm going to go ahead and take John Michael Schmitz here.
That's a change up. That's good. I like something to because we've been going linebacker almost 100% there.
Exactly.
So let's change it
We're
up.
We're going to change it up a little bit. And the reason why is because I'm thinking we need to stack the line of scrimmage because we can get some of these later picks later. Oh, look at that. Right before we picked Ivan Pace Jr. off the board, too. Oh, my God. The Patriots. Ugh. What they would do with that kid would scare the hell out of me, honestly. But that's all right. We'll see what's on the board.
We have. Let's see. I'm going to go to linebacker, see what we have.
Yeah, what's left.
Oh, Jack Campbell's there.
Jack Campbell is there. So is Overshown Henley. What's at the top of the board?
For all?
Yep, all. Everything. Yep, all. So it's at 69 to 84. Now, remember, we pick again at pick 84. This is a strategy right here that I like to employ, that if you think he's going to fall and you might get lucky, then maybe you fall. What's below the bottom of the board? Below Tippmann. Look, Jalen Jones right there. Everybody likes Jalen Jones. Sidney Brown. Now, remember, I just said this. It's stacked high with safeties and high with corners. I'm not taking a corner high, and I'm not taking a safety high, and I'm not taking a running back high in this draft strategy. But what I will do right here is we're going to take Jack Campbell right now out of Iowa.
I thought you might try to risk and get him on the next pick, but you're going
I
to
was
go.
going to think about it, but guess what? I do that, and then someone turns around like Pittsburgh would have taken him instead of G.J. Turner right there. So, no, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to take him now. Now we got the linebacker out of the way. We already picked up a center. So our next pick, what's at the top of the board. Remember, we can get a running back later. We can get a corner later. We can get a safety later.
I know you like Jordan Battle, but you're saying safety later.
Yep, later.
So.
Even the corner later. Okay, so Rice, yeah, that's nice. We don't need a receiver. What's down? What's below? Kayla Blue or Caillou Blue Kelly. Sidney Brown, Mo right there. Matthew Bergeron. That's going to be a hard pass for me. In fact, that's going to be the pick. Matthew Bergeron out of Syracuse. Yep, you have to.
This time we're going offensive line heavy.
Well, the reason why I'm going offense, the reason why I'm doing that now is because I'm doing a different strategy this time because of all the stacked up safeties and corners and running backs. I think we need to stack up the line of scrimmage in front of Tua. I want to make it easier for him.
We see what transpires in free agency. We don't know because they could hit linebacker in free agency and then or they could hit offensive lineman in free agency and then it's going to be. So we will know more in a couple weeks here.
Exactly. And things are getting kicked off right now. I mean, free agency is coming up in 2 weeks. We got a lot of things going on right now. Oh, I want real quick. I just want to give a shout out to my boy, Sean Williams. You can follow him at Sean Williams on Twitter. A lot of you guys already know who he is. He wrote an article that was awesome for Sports Illustrated yesterday. I retweeted it on my Twitter and posted it. It was a great article. He had so it was about the draft and the combine. He had a lot of guys in there, like Bergeron was in there, a couple guys we've talked about. It was really cool. Okay, let's see what's on the top of the board here. Oh, look at that. We said we wanted a safety late, and at the top of the board is one of my highest-rated safeties on the board in DeMarco Helms. What's below him, though? Look, Deuce Vaughn, Aiden O'Connell, P.J. Mustipher, Jake Haener, Fresno State, Mo Ibrahim. Nah. Oh, even look at that. Demas is down there, too. Maryland is loaded with good receivers, you guys. Good receivers and good corners. I am so surprised. So that's the very top of the board is Torrance, Thomas, Williams, Cox, Kuntz. I like Kuntz. Oh, look, Raheem Jarrett, dude. This Raheem, oh, man, Raheem paid in full Jarrett. You'll hear this name a lot in the draft. I can't believe he's available right here. That's a great looking receiver there. He can play lots of different positions for them, get the ball in his hands. He makes it happen. What's below Peoples? I seen a name on there.
DeMarco.
I want DeMarco Helms is the pick. That's who I'm going with right here. So now we got the safety. Bam, out of the way. And as you know, as me and you have been doing these, coming down to our very last, this is falling real nice for us right now. As I've been doing these, I've noticed Jartavius Martin's always been there in the 7th round for us. So if he's here with our last pick, we'll take him. So let's see. Usually he's in like the 249 range. I think he's gone. Yep, look, he's gone. But look who's there. Jason Taylor II is there. He scored high.
Let's go all first, and then we can
go. Let's see what's up. Is that the very top?
Yep, that's the top of all.
Josh Wiley. Bumper Pool. Good guy who actually chases down guys and tackles him, but he's not much of an inside thumper. He's an off-ball linebacker. He was their leading tackle at Arkansas.
Oh, he has a cool name, Bumper Pool.
Bumper Pool, yeah, that's a cool name. Oh man, keep going down. I'm getting ready to do that. Davis Allen, the tight end right there from Clemson. I'm getting ready to do his scorecard. Man, I'm really torn.
Jason. But we got a safety already, or no? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we got a safety already. We got Helms. Now I'm torn in between two players, right? 3 of them now that I see Turk on there. Stay down to the bottom right there. I'm torn in between T.J. Bass, Jason Taylor II, and Matt Turk. Now, what I would do right here is get on my phone if I'm the GM and be like, Matt Turk, you're gonna be my first undrafted free agent. I'm gonna call and I'm gonna sign. but I'm going to select TJ Bass out of Oregon right here.
Wow, we really went deep on the offensive line on this draft.
Yeah, the reason why is because I'm noticing some stuff. I'm noticing that there's not a lot. There's not a lot of like big time quality, high rated offensive linemen besides Bergeron, Kirkland, Daniels, Avila. That Avila kid, like me and Anthony have talked about him. He's more of a power gap fit, a power gap scheme guy, the center from TCU. I love his game. Love his game. Not saying we couldn't make it work, but he's more of a power gap scheme guy, not an outside zone scheme. So we'll see.
Well, so there's your. Let me see. I'm going to bring up one of our guys that you drafted, but you can talk about your draft.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that draft though. Look at that, John Michael Schmitz, Jack Campbell, Matt Bergeron. That was awesome, bro. Right there. There's Schmitz right there, you guys. This kid's good, you guys. He's good. What I like about him is he's got long arms and he can position and seal guys out well. He reads things well. His feet are an 8, speed an 8, change of direction an 8, contact balance an 8. See, so I see those 8s right there in his speed categories and his feet. That means he's got good range of motion, can move well. He's perfect for the outside zone scheme, and he can run inside. Contact balance 8, so he's not going to just be pushed around, but he maybe fall down and lose his balance from once in a while. What I like, look right there, what I talked about right off the bat, the rip, his hands, his hand length, his hand placement, the violence of his hands. He's really good. He can get position on a guy. He's got a good, strong catch hand at his second or third step. His power is not damn bad at all. He could use a little bit more at the next level, and he probably will get stronger. But look, right below that, number 7, mean streak, 9. That means he plays nasty. He finishes out his blocks. He's technical down there as well. Look at his technique, pad level, and his knee bender, a 9. That means he's a natural knee bender, gets into the pockets in the phone booths and fights his way out of it. He's strong at the point of attack. He's good. His pass blocking grade is a 9. His run blocking grade is a 9. That means he's a solid overall offensive lineman. So he's solid. TJ Bass, look, basically a couple of ticks below of John Michael Schmitz at an 86. Something that I really found about this TJ Bass kid that stood out to me was the flexibility and versatility to play more than one position. He can play guard. He can play tackle. He's good. As you see to the top, he's nominated as an All-Lindsey team nominee. You never know who's going to win that thing. It's whoever's the best chance for success that's underrated. That's what the All-Lindsey team is.
I forgot we had Jack Campbell up there too.
You guys already know about this dude. We've been talking about him, beating his name to death. Honestly, this guy's great. He can tackle a lot better than people think. Yes, he has missed tackles, but who doesn't? But they're not consistent missed tackles. He's not consistently missing tackles. It's not something that I think is a problem. I think he's one of the better tacklers in the draft out of the linebacker position. Why would I have it at a 10? I mean, it's a great linebacker. Back to the whole overall pick you had right there. Like, that was a nice draft right there, bro. Like, we got everything we needed right there, even down to the bottom end. Like, you stacked the offensive line. You got yourself a linebacker. We can get a running back later, even undrafted. I know people don't like that because everybody wants this big name. Fine. Maybe you got a Saquon Barkley. Maybe you picked up a Kareem Hunt. We don't know because free agency hasn't happened yet. But that's all possibilities. In my opinion, you really wanted a big Barkley guy like that. Someone who can carry the rock like the G-Man. What's up, G-Man in the house?
It have been a couple of days, G-Man. Yep. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I don't know if you missed. We just ran a mock draft. You can watch the after view, but we'll run another one here in a couple minutes. See if anyone else comes into the room. If any of you guys want a link to join our show today, let me know. Awesome, I'll drop it in there. And then
Steve, get in on the show, dog. Get up here. We'll send you a link. You do your own mock. Honestly, the way I see it, dude, I know everybody wants the running back. I think the running back is the biggest, like, as far as Dolphins fans go, everyone's either like, hey, I want to draft my guy. I don't care about the free agent thing. Or they're like, no, I need a proven dude, a Barkley. I need a Cook. I need a, you know what I mean? They want one of their guys, and that's fine. I'm all about it. As long as
I wouldn't mind talking about running back. I wouldn't mind running back with Mozart, Eamon Wilson, maybe, if not, but Mozart and Ahmed, they should come on the cheaper side, hopefully.
I like what you just said right there. Out of those 3 guys that we have, all of them are free agents. In fact, there's a 4th one no one talks about, is Myles Gaskin. I would like to bring back Selvin Ahmed and Raheem Mostert. And then I would draft a running back to throw into the middle of that, like a Tajay Spears and Eric Gray, Zach Charbonnet. I like Zay, dude. I like Xavier Valade. Everyone's probably gonna beat me up to death around here, but I like somebody who's not on a lot of people's radar, not on your draft boards. He's probably not on a lot of people's draft boards, but he's on mine, and he's my 4th-rated running back on my whole board. So I obviously like him a lot. So you can get somebody who's undrafted like that in those later rounds.
I'm just throwing up a couple of the running backs I have up there, but because I mean, G-Man does make a good point. Running backs using the punt again often run into the league and they contribute right away, in the right system. Not always, but for the most part, running backs, you see more or less what they have.
That's why I want a rookie running back, honestly. But I know we all want a veteran and we want what we want. Like, there's 1,000 different ways to skin a cat, and we all want to get where we want to get. Oh, there he is again. Kenny Mack. Yes, baby. I wouldn't mind having him on the team at all. That's my, let me see, 6th-rated running back right there. And he's basically at a tie with Charbonnet, McIntosh, and Tucker are all tied, I think, at like a 97. Oh, man, this guy's going to be good too. Big, strong, can catch the ball out of the backfield. But so can Achane. The thing that separates Achane from McIntosh, if you want me to be quite honest, it's on McIntosh's side, it's his size and his ability to run with a little bit more power. On the Achane side, it's his speed, his wiggliness, his shiftiness, his change of direction. And he can also add to you the passing game, but he can also add to you punt returns, kick returns, and special teams ability. So that's the number difference between the score 100 on Achane and the 97 on McIntosh. That's the difference right there. Now, honestly, both of them are scheme fits. Both of them would work. I would be satisfied and happy with either or. So I'll be honest with you. Out of all the running backs I have out of my top back, Achane, Spears, Gray, Valade, Charbonnet, McIntosh, even Tucker, even the Chase Brown kid out of Illinois, Sidney Brown's brother, I'm happy with any of those. So, like I said, there's mad running backs. You can get them pretty much anywhere in this draft, and that's why the last mock I just did was heavily based toward offensive line, and I made sure to get at least one linebacker. So that's why. And I agree. Rookie running back, veteran O-line, veteran tight end. Yes, G-Man. That's what I want. I want veteran offensive linemen. I drafted 3 of them. That's because I don't know what I'm going to get in free agency, and I'm trying to stack the line of scrimmage. So some people might say, hey, that's overkill. You drafted 2 tackles and we signed 1. Dude, I think that's just enough. So anyone who says it's overkill, was that overkill last year when we needed offensive linemen coming in with 3rd stringers and a 3rd-string quarterback because you couldn't keep your quarterback on the damn football field and upright? No, it's not overkill. You need as many of them as you can. That's like a pimp saying he has too many hoes. We need this thing moving, bro, and you need to have it stacked that way. So it's stacked on the front and it's stacked on the back.
No, I agree. Good, that's a good way to look at it. You can never have too many good football players on your team.
Nope.
No matter what position. So I don't know if any of you guys saw yesterday, Mike McDaniel had his press conference out in Indianapolis, and he gave you a long-winded answer on the Tua 5-year option. He gave you you're like, man, I forget what the question he gave you. It's like basically said, we're not talking about it, but we're not talking about it. But we don't have to decide, so it's just like, so it was like funny. And, we got a while to decide. So they're not going to, you're not going to run to the quickness to decide whether he's going to get the option or not.
No, right. They really shouldn't either. But remember, we talked about this as well, about that option, about how it's cheap, how it's a good thing. You know what we need here? I'm going to play this. This is what you need right here is you need more of this in Miami. Remember these days, you guys?
All-Pro Larry Little, number 66, a human size, famous for cutting down quarterbacks.
Hey. That's good. I was wondering why you switched the brand on us. Yeah. Oh, he must be going. Hey, but that was slick, man. You did it quick. Don't worry.
I was trying to move fast.
Okay, we're going through all of our brands, man. We're showing all of our brands off there, so that's good.
Yeah, show it all off. There you go.
There you go.
No,
so
man,
guys,
We need more offensive line, man. Like if you get guys like Little down there, guys will pave the way for the running backs. It takes pressure off of the quarterbacks, takes pressure off of the play caller. You know what? The running game is exactly what's missing off this offense, you guys. It's the thing that held us back all season long is the ineffectiveness to run the football with any sort of like efficiency. Like, yeah, we had big games where we ran for 100 yards here or there. That's nothing, dude. Mike McDaniels is a run game coordinator. That's his expertise. We need to run the damn ball, and you need to do it more. You need to stay consistent to it. You just need to do this, and you need to do it in the right way with a tight end, with motion, with different sets. I need to see like a 3 wide receiver set, and then you motion in the wide receiver from slot into the backfield and then run out of that. You need to do different things, and that's
I think it's just how the board fell today for Justin. He went with best players at still positions that the Dolphins need. But yes, it is,
Daniel Jeremiah is out of his freaking mind. Honestly, I think this tight end class is meh. I think it's okay. I think you got Meyer, Washington, Kincaid, and then some outliers below that. After the Kincaid, I think it really falls off, man. Wiley, Coons.
You don't like Tucker Kraft or one of?
I do, but not as much as most of you guys do, and that's fine. Maybe he does fit some sort of scheme out there like ours, which like in our scheme he fits good. And the reason why is because we use a fullback. So if you don't use a fullback, then I don't think he fits the scheme as well. I think there's guys out there that fit that role that you could get undrafted in this draft, man. There's a couple of them. There's fullbacks out there you can get. But I disagree with Daniel Jeremiah. I don't think the tight end class is all that great. I think it's all right. It's decent. But after I've gone through a lot of it, it's very underwhelming. Yeah, the Washington kid from UGA, yeah, the Georgia kid, he's going to be a stud. And he's probably one of my favorites I have. And the reason why I like it, I have Meyer as my top one, but Washington's like right there. And the reason why is because his physical prowess and what he brings to a blocking standpoint is that much of an NFL tackle, like a swing tackle. So having Washington out there is like having another tackle out there that gives you underrated athletic ability, the ability to catch the ball, the ability to run after he catches the football. He's just a brute force strength at tight end. So yeah, he's awesome. That's the last.
Daniel spoke, and we listened to some people. We're going to run another mock draft and see how the tight end group falls to us.
Look at that one I had right there was good, you guys. John.
Yeah, I know. Here, this is his draft. The last one. If you guys are just joining us, these are the names.
Helms, Bass. I got three offensive linemen to help shore up our leaky line. I say a starting linebacker and then a damn good safety that fell to us. That's a good draft right there.
Yeah. So that's our draft there, but we are about to.
Let's do another one.
We're going to do another one.
Man.
And of course, we are doing it for the Miami Dolphins. We're going to do a 7th round. We're going to do it fast, and we're ready to go up. And an advertisement.
It's crazy.
Boom, the advertisement's gone.
G-Man,
and
like
let's draft.
That Mallory's kid, the kid out of University of Miami, his stock's rising. But when I first started this process, man, I didn't think that kid was even going to have a chance of getting drafted. Now I'm starting to think
the cornerback. Yeah, he wasn't even on our board when we draft. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah, the tight end out of the University of Miami.
Mallory. But yeah, the cornerback that you've been drafting sometimes, he wasn't on the board with this last mock. All right, guys, we're not going to do trades here, but we're gonna let you, if any of you were on. Oh, look, a good tight end. I think Daniel's going to jump on Darnell Washington. Daniel, do you want Darnell Washington out of Georgia? A lot of people's favorite tight end in the draft.
Before you make this pick, let me say something about what I'm noticing to the top of the board right off the bat, you guys. This is why you got to employ strategies. Darnell Washington, look who's below Darnell Washington. Kendall would laugh at me right here. Ika's there. It's the best nose tackle in the whole damn draft. What is there not a lot of in this draft? What did I just say? Nose tackles and centers. There's none. But the best one just fell into your lap. What's below Ika? Tulito Pelotu, the best 5 tech in the whole damn draft, in my opinion. right there.
We're going to see if Daniel I'm going to let Daniel or someone in the room pick if they want to chime in and give me a position, whatever. If not, we're going to go with your pick again, the Ika guy. But we'll see if anyone chimes in. Tell me if they comment because I'm in the
I will.
simulator.
Right now, no one's commented on who they would take. G-Man, Daniel, Ender, if you're still in the house, Steve, Just Imba, if you're in the house. What would you guys take right here to the top of the board? Darnell Washington, Ika, Tuli Topolotu, Luke Musgrave, Darnell Wright, Keon White, who I like a lot, Cody Mock.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see how many good tight ends are on the board right now to see like who could maybe fall because you're gonna lose Washington if you don't take him here, and you're gonna lose Ika. So maybe
look, great minds think alike. Take the nose tackle, trenches.
Who said that?
G-Man. Me and G-Man think alike. What did I just say? What is there not a lot of in this draft? There's barely any nose tackles, bro. Literally.
Like, because if you don't take Ika and you don't take, let's go back to all.
I would take.
If you don't take Washington or Ika, you're going to lose. They're not going to be around for you. So this is really deciding between what you think's more. So if G-Man chimed in with taking.
What's more important right here, you guys, as the Dolphins, if you're making a pick for the Dolphins, organizationally, the tight end that's a rookie that's going to have a transition phase going from being a college to the pro game, or Ika, who has to basically just go forward, take two guys on. The pick, to me, it's staring you right in the face. It's
all right. And G-Man chimed in with Ika.
Yeah, he said Ika, man. He said it all. Right. Yeah, he all starts up.
So there we go. Like I said, I was hoping this would be a user draft here, and he chimed in. So there we go.
I think it's a good pick. A lot of people will laugh at that pick like a mofo, bro, but you won't be laughing come middle of the season when you see how it's starting to play out for you. You need.
Endo does not like him, you said?
He don't like him right there, I don't think. But yeah, okay. He doesn't think we need a nose tackle like that because he wants to play more 4-man fronts, which you were gonna see 4-man fronts, but you're also gonna see 3-4 fronts. So here we go, pick 77. This is
Tucker Kraft is. I know you're not high on him, but if Daniel wants to pick a tight end, he's in there, and
there's one right there. So this is where you can. This is what I call the meat and potatoes of our draft, you guys. It's the pick 77 and 84. Where if you have targets, you're like, this is the guys we must have out of this draft. This is where you draft them. And don't forget,
I called him the AJ Dewey pick and Bruce Hardy pick.
Don't forget to smash.
That's how I remember the numbers. So
that like and subscribe button. You are watching Dolphins Daily live with Rob Mosley, aka Dolphins Thirsty, and your boy JPF Scout, also known as Digging in the Trenches.
So this is everyone. If you guys have any position you want to particularly go look at, well, Jack Campbell's there again. And
remember what I just said. If there's anybody in this draft, you're like, we have to have him. This is where you take him. And then with the 84th pick, you get the guy you wanted. Two guys you want. The two you want most in this draft. This is where you should take them. Top of the board, Cody Mock, Deontay Banks, great-looking corner. Zach Charbonnet, like we were saying, you want a good running back, a bell cow, someone who can carry the rock in between the tackles, take a lot of pounding, a lot of yardage. This is just in, but I probably have gone Ika and trade Davis afterwards. He's no nose tackle. Boom. See, or you can make that trade in during the draft or before the draft, or like just Imba said, Steve said right there, after. But what are we picking right here, you guys? Charbonnet, Mock, Banks, Kraft. One of the better 5 techs in the draft again just fell to you in Kalijah Cansey right there. Tank Bigsby, Mazi Smith.
Hold on, I want to go see what linebackers are up there, like who might fall if
Campbell, Overshown, Hanley, all 3 of those are acceptable.
So we risk, if we don't take him at 77, we risk losing him before he gets to 84. Even though
I bet you he gets to 84, bro. What's at the top of the board? Banks, look, just Imba said exactly what I probably would have done. The only thing right here is with Banks, I have him rated really high, but there's so many corners that we could get one later, Steve. There's so many corners, so many safeties you can get one later. That's why I like the offensive line, but we're going to listen to what you guys say. Yeah, can't have enough good corners. I agree.
So I think Banks. So someone said that Deontay Banks. Someone said.
Yeah, that's a damn good corner, bro. That corner's lanky, tall, physical at the point of attack, can catch it, can play both zone and press. Yeah, he's great.
All right, we're going Banks for our
Now watch,
Awesome.
Jack Campbell will fall to you at 84.
Yeah.
He's there. He's going to be on the board, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's
right
there.
See, now what do you take, you guys? Remember, the two you wanted out of the draft the most was 77 and 84. These are the ones you're like, we got to have it. We got to have it. Is Jack Campbell that guy? Because right now, is that the top of the board, Rob? Everything that's on the board right now, I would take.
That's the top of all.
I would take Jack Campbell. What's below Jack Campbell and Kai Blue Kelly, though? Keep going. Little further. DJ Turner, Xavier Hutchinson. He's one of my better rated receivers, but we don't need a receiver. Benton, Reed, Steen, Sean Tucker, Overshown, Jamie Robinson, big hitting safety right there, big time.
Oh, now we're getting counted down, so we go back.
Steve said Campbell. I say Campbell. I'm sure G-Man would say Campbell as well.
All right, so we're going Campbell.
Campbell. This is
one
the
of
guy
our
that
one of our awesome viewers said Campbell.
Targeted.
So now we go all the way until this
first. G-Man going all defense first 3 picks. Yes, sir.
So now we're running it all the way to the first pick of the 6th round. We got a little bit of time.
We need to get something in between those picks, you guys, so that from 84 to like I think it's like 178. Yeah, look, that 54. Look, we don't pick until that 84 to 178 gap. We need to fill that with something. We need to trade Baker or Davis or someone and get some picks in there. We need more assets right there.
Well,
here we go.
Let me see. I'm going to see. Because I've been wanting a running back. I'm going to let fans pick, of course, the viewers. I just want to see what running backs are on the board right now. And
Deuce Vaughn, Mo Abraham, Chris Rodriguez, who's going to be good if you can keep from fumbling all the time. What's below him? Keep going. I want to show you guys how low my guy that I like is ranked. Evan Hull. I love Evan Hull. I like Dwayne McBride. Keep going. He's down there. There he is right there at 382. That would be my target, which you could get with a UDFA. See how many backs are on the board? That's what I would do right there is I would think about but yeah, McIntosh is gone though, bro. Otherwise I would totally be about that.
So we're back on all unless anyone has a particular position.
You got Zach Pickens, Colby Wooden, Zach Kuntz. That Jay Ward kid, hear me out. This Jay Ward kid is going to be real good one day. It might not be anytime soon, but he's got great crisp skills, is going to be good one day. Oh, man, look who's on the board right there. You could pair this kid with the kid you got from Maryland. They both played together. Jacorian Bennett. I like that kid too. Just as good, basically, as the Deonte Banks. Deonte Banks is ranked a little higher. But the Bennett kid is damn good. I think I had him rated at like 92. 92, and the Bennett kid and the kid we got already is at a 96. Man, I'm tempted to double up on the corners right here and take the Bennett kid.
If no one chimes in, I'll let you pick again, Justin. If anyone chimes in, let me know. Because
what's below Dorian Robinson, and I like Hunter Lupke too, but he's more of a fullback out of North Dakota.
Cameron Peoples, the DeMarco guy again.
Helms, dude. Oh, Deuce Vaughn, baby. Want some speed? You guys want to add a little bit of versatility and some punt returning capability? Someone who's exciting? You could get the small little Smurf and Deuce Vaughn, but he is good. He's just small. Man, if I was picking right here, I'd probably double up and take the Jacorian Bennett. That's just my honest opinion.
Well, we're going to see if any of them chime in. If not, you get your whoosh again, Justin.
So, that's just what I would do, but you never know, bro. Like, you never know what's going to happen right here, how the board's going to fall. Is Jartavius Martin on the board? Because if Jartavius Martin's on the board, I'd take him over Jacorian Bennett, but we'll see.
He is on the board.
I would take him. He
out of Illinois. Jartavius Martin.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be there with your last pick. I think somebody will take him by the time you pick in the 7th round. I think he's a little bit better than Jacorian Bennett, but Jacorian's really good, man. Like, no one's chimed in, no one's made any picks in the comment section. So I would just go ahead and go ahead and try to grab, you know what? Screw that. Take Hunter Lupke.
Wow, you're really changing up on me.
Yeah, because Bennett's still on the board, and you know what? Jartavius Martin might be on the board later. There's lots of corners,
All right.
lots of safeties. So I
Well,
took
there we
a
go.
fullback. Help us out, down low in the trenches with some more running. Maybe, Alec Ingold, bless his soul, hope he stays healthy, but he does have the little bit of an injury bug. Oh my gosh, look who's at the very top.
Oh, I know you like him. You like him.
You got me wanting to take a whirly bird right here on Max Duggan at the top right there. Who's below? I'll tell you what. Let's see if Jartavius Martin's on the board at 249. Oh, Corey Durden. Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, Jartavius Martin fell.
Dude, I'll take Jartavius Martin. Runaway. Clean slate.
All right. No one's chiming in, so we're going to go Jartavius Martin.
Yep. No one's chiming in. We'll take my pick.
Yeah. And there we go. That's going to be another wrap to the mock draft here on this one. We're going to let it run through.
These are so damn fun.
Yeah.
Dude, see, not bad, you guys. Look, we got the top-rated nose tackle, Ika. A really damn good cornerback who I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's the 8th rated cornerback on my board in Deontay Banks. Then we got Jack Campbell, which seems to be the crowd favorite when we do the mocks here. Seems to be.
Oh no, we're gonna have one. If the Dolphins don't land Jack Campbell, we're gonna be a disappointing fan base.
Disappointed group. Then you got
a lot of the mocks I've seen from different people have
I
the
like
Dolphins
this draft again too. Here's another one that I like, you guys, that we did. I like the one I did earlier by myself, and I like this one that the comment section helped me with. Ika, Banks, Campbell, the fullback who can, play a little bit of everything out there, like, the sniffer role. If you need like an extra tight end, an extra blocker, that Hunter Luepke kid can do that. Jartavius Martin fell right there, and you picked him right there. I would be ecstatic with that. He's rated really high on my board at a 103 on SRS scorecard. He's awesome.
Well, sounds good. So we will stop sharing here for a minute, and we'll get back in.
I wish we had some more Dolphins news to share with you guys. I wish we had some sort of breaking news, and maybe we'd get ready, man. Everyone's gonna get mad when they break that news that they picked up that 5th-year option on Tua. They still have time to talk about it.
They have time, and like I said, they didn't seem to be any rush yesterday when the coach talked about it. And like I said, he gave a long-winded answer. You got to see it to believe it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Did you hear his answer on the tampering stuff with the Buffalo Bills players?
Yeah, he said, I don't want to get nailed for tampering and losing draft picks when they asked him about Boyer.
Yeah.
And we all have like little fanboy guys that we want in free agency. Some people want the big, sexy Barkley. Me, I want Poyer. I just think he'd be a good fit. He's a guy that's really down here. Even drafted by the Miami Marlins, believe it or not. I just think it'd be kind of a cool story. Hey, thank you for checking in, Sports Talk Network, Bobby.
Bro, I really like Overshown. So if they met with Overshown, I'm all about that. Like, now let's meet with Jack.
We knew that's news to us. The Overshown one we had heard about Sowell and Simpson. So thank you, Bobby, for that's good.
They need to meet with all of them, bro. Henley, Campbell, Drew Sanders. I'm surprised they haven't met with Pace Jr. either.
They can. They might get announced. No, they do it after they're announced and stuff. After they do it. Anyway, everyone, that's Finn's Talk Sports Network. I don't have enough time to say all the shows that they have, but just follow Finn's Talk Sports Network. They got a lot of great content from, of course, the Miami Dolphins, as you can see in their name, Finn Sports Talk Network. Make sure you give them a follow and a subscribe and hit thumbs up once you watch their videos. Thank you for checking in, Bobby, with that info. So anyway, Justin, we're almost here at another end of our show. It's been a fun day again. We've done 2 mock drafts.
Yep.
We can run more before we end the show if anyone wants us.
Daniel said he didn't like that last one. He said, "Guys, I appreciate you doing these, but I wasn't a fan of the last draft." Well, that's okay.
That's good, Daniel. Daniel, do you want to make some picks, Daniel?
Daniel,
I will run a mock draft, and you can pick if you got a couple minutes. I know a lot of you guys at this time of day are at work. Believe me, been there, done it. I know. But if you got a minute, Daniel, I will run a mock draft, and you can be on the clock, and I will let you choose
It's
away.
crazy,
So
but Daniel, you'll be and when the real draft happens, you'll be like, damn, I don't like that draft either, and it'll be the real picks we made.
yeah. Well,
Trust me, I've
no,
done
it
many
happened, but you know
drafts.
what? The funny thing is, we all love instant gray days and boom, and we don't really know a true draft grade until a couple years down the road. But you know, the minute someone makes a pick these days, they get graded for it. You know, they're getting A's or B's or F's. Greer has said many.
I don't think you
Yeah.
like the draft because I took the nose tackle to the top. No one's going to like that draft because it's not sexy for them. They want 5 running backs and 3 corners. And I'll be honest,
No, I know.
man,
You even said your buddy
on the line
Kendall
of
when it
scrimmage.
like you knew when you took it he wouldn't like it, but he's very seldom fell to us in that spot. So
Honestly, I don't care what no one else likes. I want to
I know.
win.
Yeah, I know. That's it. But no, that's good. We all want to win. And like you said,
Absolutely.
and Fangio needs a nose. So I mean, you know, he needs someone
The
that can
reason why I did that strategy is like I already said, it's because I feel, in my opinion, that you could get a corner, a safety, a running back, even the linebackers almost anywhere in this draft. Anywhere. They're thick, it's stacked, but there's no nose tackles. There's 3 of them that I really like. There's no centers. There's like 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them maybe that I really like. So to me, there's no centers and there's no nose tackles. So I'm drafting one right there. I'm not drafting a running back to 7th round. Why not? Why? You want to invest more high end money on a running back? I mean, honestly, that's why people don't draft running backs in the 1st round. That's why you can find a running back in the
Oh, that's why
2nd,
he's saying I'm
3rd.
not drafting a run. He's not going to pick one until it hits the 7th round. He's not taking a running.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Yeah. I mean, there's so many of them. I mean, damn, one's bound to fall to you. Even if you had to grab it in the 6th round, I'm okay with that. Right up here, real quick, G-Man's comment right here, 84 to 78 is where you can get McIntosh. Yes, I agree with that. And that's where we don't have any damn picks. And that's why I want to get some sort of draft assets to the back end there. Like, that's too far of a gap, you guys. 84 between 178. That's
A big
way
gap.
too
I
many
would like to
picks.
see us be able to trade back with one of those 3rd round picks, but nothing for next year picks because most of the trades we get on these simulators all say, "Oh, I don't care about 2024. I care about now getting our butts better
I mean, I
now."
just wouldn't be surprised, you guys, if the Dolphins do employ a strategy like I just did for that simulation for that mock. There's not a lot of one techs. There's not a lot of line of scrimmage players that stand out to me, especially on the O line. And, you know, up front on defensively, there's a lot of 3 techs and there's a couple 5 techs, but there's not a lot of nose tackles. So someone's going to take it. You know what I mean? And like, it depends on where you're at with your football team. If we come out in free agency and we get 2 nose tackles or a nose tackle and another 3 tech, then no, we don't need a nose guard now. Now you can go put your positions of value somewhere else. I would love to go into this draft by being able to take the best player available at every pick. And the only way to do that is to stack those holes in free agency. So in order to do that, you're going to need a veteran linebacker, if not 2. You're going to need a veteran left guard. You're going to need a veteran right guard. And if you want to add some more help up front, you'll need a veteran tight end. So that's what we really need. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. It's fun time to be a Dolphins fan. It would be a lot funner winning a Super Bowl and then coming back in this and drafting like this and doing all this stuff. But we got to get there, you know, baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day. The Chiefs definitely weren't built in a day.
No,
I'm
and
sure
the funny
Chiefs
thing is,
fans
the Chiefs, you know, everyone loves the big free agent sexy names, but the Chiefs won the Super Bowl with playing, you know, 4 rookies in the starting lineup in the
that's
Super
my whole
Bowl.
point. And they just
Yeah,
keep
I know.
recycling players, you know, that are good in there. So to me, it seems to be if you build a good system, like if your system is strong and your coaching staff is strong and your system is good, anybody can succeed in your system. Look at that.
Well,
97,
you would have. I'm not doing
158.
that because you have to go all the way down to 97. We can't do that. But at least some of those other
Nope.
picks fills in that gap. Anyway, we're going to do a no trade thing today. So here we are. Oh, Drew Sanders. I know my buddy
It's a
Justin is running.
no-brainer.
He is running to
bro.
the table. So I'm not even going to ask anyone else unless someone else wants. As Henry, are you in there still? If you want to
Daniel
chime, I mean
Meehan.
Daniel. I'm sorry. I read the first name up there. Henry Tudo, whatever. I'm horrible at saying names, but Daniel, if you're still in there and you want to chime in. But Drew Sanders is on the board.
Hold on, don't make the pick yet. I'm very interested to see what someone else would do right here. Daniel,
Finstock Sports
Network, anybody, Just Imba, Steve,
G-Man,
Ender, G-Man. Would you guys even consider the possibility of taking Toa over Drew Sanders? Or maybe you have someone else in mind that's on the board right there. Forbes, John Michael Schmidt, Musgrave, Cody Mock, Derek Hall. I see the Derek Hall's kid stock rising. I think he's more of a I'm not going to say he's a bad edge player or anything like that, but he's a little smaller, so he reminds me more of a linebacker. But the one thing he does that I'm really impressed with is set the edge. So there's some edge setting.
I'm just gonna go see what a top linebacker is on the board. Right now, that's no great value there. I don't think at that pick. So let's see.
You all know who I would pick already.
I know you want Drew Sanders. He very seldom falls in this scenario and probably will not fall in real life.
Take Drew Sanders all day long, bro. Like I would be running up and doing back hamstrings to the podium with my card. That would be my pick.
Yeah. He's very high. And not everyone is as high on him as you are, because I know Cal Krabs, give him kudos. I give him a listen on Locked On Dolphins, and he likes Sanders, but he doesn't think he's the best fit for the Dolphins and a fancy old defense. You disagree with him, which just makes this mock draft stuff so much fun.
Well, the thing is, I think what separates him from Campbell is it's a matter of coverage. I think Sanders is really good at flats and things that are outside the numbers, but when it comes to inside the numbers and a little deeper in coverage, I think Campbell's better in coverage. That means deeper in coverage and intermediate. Sanders is better with athletic ability and flats and running. He puts himself in running position with his athletic ability. So to me, why can't you get both? Why couldn't you get both? Take Drew Sanders right here, right now. No one's coming.
Yeah, I'm taking him actually. That'd be a Rob Mosley Dolphins. This is a Rob Mosley Dolphins thirsty pick. I always also Justin, but
like the thought of taking a Toa over a Drew Sanders, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Anybody who would make Toa pick over Sanders, wow, bro, wow. Because the dude can't play in traffic the way that Drew Sanders can. Like anybody who can't play in traffic, I personally don't feel you'll fit this defense very well. You already have one of those in Jerome Baker. He don't play in traffic very good. Look,
you got Ivan Pace, man, another one of your favorites.
Is Jack Campbell on the board?
Yeah, Jack Campbell's on the board.
Bro, listen, this is what you do right here. I hope everybody's listening. Finstock Sports Network, G-Man, my boy Just Imba, all y'all, anybody who's listening, bro, this is what you do right here. This is not going to be messed up the way it was the other day. Right here, right now, in my opinion, you take Ivan Pace Jr., right? Watch, and then Jack Campbell's going to fall to you at 84.
Man, you're really going linebacker deep, man, but we're going to be the linebacker draft.
Reject that trade and take Jack Campbell. Bam! Look at that. That's a home run you just got right there out of this draft, bro. We just got Drew Sanders, Jack Campbell, and Ivan Pace Jr. What's up, dog? Now tell me what's up.
Yeah, well, we definitely don't need linebacker help. Of course, this is all, as our disclaimer always says, this is pre-free agency. We do not know what position the Dolphins will. Bro, I know you.
If they fall like that, bro, every time I'm running up there with those.
Well, I'm saying we could add some linebackers. We could add some veteran linebackers, and, you may not want to take
that. In my opinion, dude, those 3 picks just got me so fired up, dude. I jumped up out of my damn seat right here. Dude, that's how you do it, bro. That's how it's done. Like, bro, you just went and scored a home run out of the whole damn draft with your first 3 picks. I don't care if anyone likes those, dude. Those are beautiful. Now what you got on the board?
Yeah, well, we got to move here. It's almost at the end of the show. Now
we're moving. Let's see here. I'll make it quick for us. Let's see. Player Wheaton. Will Wheaton. What's below Dorian Thompson-Robinson? Jalen Green, Ruggles, Scruggs. Keep going. What's below? Mustafer, Kuiper, Heiner, Cropper, Hicks. Keep going. Sometimes they'll like to hide them down there from you.
Who are you looking for? Is anyone that jumps out?
Yeah, anybody that jumps out in particular. The one that just did was, I'll take Mo Ibrahim, bro, right here. Want a running back? Look, we're in the 6th round. We can get a running back right now. What's on the board for running backs?
Chris Rodriguez. What's other? Let me go to running back. So I don't have Hunter Lupi, Keaton Mizzo, and all. Well, you can see it.
Okay.
I know you like Evan Hull, but you think that's too soon.
Yeah. What's at safety? That's it?
Yep. Oh no, there.
What's at corner?
You're just Tavius Martin. We're running up, Justin. Putting you on the clock.
All right, give me Mo Abraham right here. We're going to take a running back right here. And then I'm hoping that Jartavius Martin fall to us with our last pick. So, yeah, go
Mo from Minnesota. Okay.
Yep, Mo Abraham. Oh, wow, it's stalling up. What the hell is it doing? That was weird. I've never seen it do that. Okay. Did Jartavius Martin fall to us?
No, doesn't look like. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I'm still on running back. Let's see.
249 is where he's usually at.
Yep, he's there.
I'll take him. I'll take Martin right there. Hell yeah, bro. What a draft. Woo! If we hit that draft right there, bro, you'll see me doing some backflips, bro. Backflips, bro. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. If we got that one, bro, I would be so excited.
I know you love yourself some Drew Sanders. I know that.
Just all those linebackers. This is be me. Oh my God, no way! Look at that draft, bro. Oh my God, how can you not like that draft? Oh, it's beautiful, you guys.
There's your Drew Sanders. I knew the minute I said, he is gonna.
Let's go back to that total haul look again. What was the total haul look? The total haul, you guys. Before we end the show, any last comments? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend, tell another friend. We're new here and trying to grow. Oh, my God, I love it, bro. Drew Sanders, Ivan Pace Jr., Jack Campbell, Mo Abraham, and Jartavius Martin. Yeah, that's a home run right there. I give that draft an A+. You need linebackers? I give you linebackers. Bam, bro. I love it. That's like probably the funnest draft we've had out of all these that we've done right there. If it fell for you like that,
I can tell, man. I can stuff. Anyway.
You run to the podium every time with those picks the same way, and you're like, bro, here's my pick. Here's my pick.
Anyway, guys, we've come to another end. You guys are awesome for coming in today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and participating. Like I say, don't be shy, man. Yesterday we had a lot of people. Yesterday we had a lot of people participate in the draft today. That's fine. But you guys, Daniel, thank you for chiming in with a lot of good insight.
Absolutely.
And who is you say Jew? Just him. Is that your buddy?
Yeah. Just Imba. That's my buddy Steve right there. Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate
it. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, G-Man. Thank you, Bobby Finch Talk Sports Network. And did I say G-Man? Thank you, G-Man. I think I said that already. And Absolutely. There we go. That's everyone I got covered today. As always, Justin, it's been fun. We will do this again. And a cool jersey. And if someone wants to get that jersey, how do they get a hold of you?
Just hit me up at JPF Scout on Twitter. Drop me a DM. We'll get everything in the works for you. It's the slowest time of year for me and everybody who does this. So bear with us. Things do take time, but all good things come in due time.
All right. Fins up, everyone. Thank you again. You guys rock, and we will see you soon. Fins up.